Why a light year isn't about time, it's about the road trip of a lifetime. Hey everyone, welcome back to the stuff that you should think about. I'm your host, G, and I'm so glad you're hanging out with me today. Find a comfortable spot, grab a coffee or tea, if that's your vibe, because today we're going to talk about something that sounds incredibly simple, but is actually one of the most mind bending concepts in the universe. We're talking about light years. Now, I know what you're thinking. Gee, I've heard that term 1,000 times. It's time to measure time, right? Like, it'll take me a light year to finish this project. And honestly, I get it. The name is super misleading. It has the word year right in it. It sounds like a calendar measurement. But here's the first secret of the day. A light year has absolutely nothing to do with time. If you take nothing else away from our chat today, let it be this. A light year is a measure of distance. It's just a way for us to measure the cosmic equivalent of a road trip. So, let's break this down. To understand a light year, we first have to talk about light itself. In our daily lives, light feels instantaneous. You flip a switch, the room floods with brightness. You look at your phone, the screen glows immediately. But light actually has a speed. It's just moving really, really fast. Light travels at about 186,000 miles per second. That's roughly 300,000 kilometers per second. To put that into perspective, if you could travel at the speed of light, you could circle the Earth's equator 7.5 times in a single second. Just whoosh around the world 7 times before you finish blinking. That's the universal speed limit. Nothing, and I mean nothing, in the universe can travel faster than that. It's the highway speed limit set by laws of physics, and there are no exceptions. So if light is moving that fast, what happens if we let it run for a long time? Imagine you're out on the highway with zero traffic. You're driving a car that can do 186,000 miles a second. You start your stopwatch and you drive one whole year. Not stopping for gas, not stopping for snacks, no hotel check-ins, just pure, unadulterated speed for 365 days. At the end of that year, you look at the odometer. You've traveled about 5.88 trillion miles, or about 9.46 trillion kilometers. That number, 5.88 trillion miles, is one light year. It's just a label we put on really long pieces of string. When astronomers look at the stars, the distances are so ridiculously massive that using miles or kilometers would be like trying to measure the distance between New York and LA in inches. You end up with a number so huge that nobody could keep track of the zeros. So instead of saying the star Proxima Centauri is 24 trillion 900 billion million, or you know what, let me stop. I really can't read this number. So we'll just say 24 900 000 000 000. So 249 with 8 zeros behind it, miles away, scientists say. Hey, it's about 4.2 light years away. That's much easier. It's cleaner, it's shorthand for the scale of the universe. I know the terminology is still kind of annoying. If it's a distance, why not call it a light length or a light stretch? It's called a light year because it represents the distance light travels in one Earth year. It's a tether to our human experience. We use the year as a way to quantify time on our planet. So by using the year as the time element of the measurement, it helps us visualize the relationship between light and the sheer vastness of space. Here's where it really gets kind of trippy, and this is why I love the subject. While a light year is a measurement of distance, because light takes time to travel from that star to your eyes, when you look at the star through a telescope tonight, you aren't seeing it as right now. You're seeing it as it was 10 years ago. If that star were to suddenly explode, poof, it's gone. We wouldn't know for 10 years. We'd still be looking at the light it left a decade ago. When we look at the Andromeda Galaxy, which is roughly 2.5 million light years away, we're looking at light that started its journey to Earth about 2.5 million years ago. We're seeing a snapshot of the universe from before humans even existed in our current form. Every time you look up at the night sky, you're looking at a history book. You're seeing the past. You might be sitting there thinking, but why should I even care? I'm never going to leave Earth. I hear you, but I think there's something humble about the light year. We live in a world where we're obsessed with speed. We want our internet faster, our food faster, our travel faster. We want everything right now. But the universe doesn't care about our need for speed. It operates on this massive patient scale. When you understand the light year, you realize how big the stage is that we're dancing on. It makes our little daily worries seem, well, a little bit smaller. It reminds me of the pale blue dot concept. We're in this tiny, tiny speck in a house that is billions of light years wide, and yet we're here, conscious, thinking about light years, trying to figure it all out. That's pretty special, I think. Before I let you get back to your day, let's recap and make sure we got this down. First, light years are distance, not time. They are a metric system of the cosmos. Next, light is fast, 186,000 miles per second. It's the universal speed limit. Next, 1 light year is about 6 trillion miles. It's the distance light covers in a year. 4, looking into space is looking into the past. Because light takes time to travel, the further away an object is, the older the light you're seeing. It's not just a number on a page, it's a testament to the scale of the universe and the remarkable physics that hold it all together. So, next time you're out on a clear night looking up, pick the brightest star you can find. Remember that you aren't just looking at a ball of gas. You're looking at a light that has been traveling for years, maybe decades, maybe centuries, trying to reach your eyes. It's a traveler. It has crossed a void that we can barely comprehend, just to say hello to you. I hope that makes the universe feel a little less cold and a little more like a story that we're all part of. Thanks for hanging out with me today and thinking about this today. If you enjoyed this, tell a friend. Seriously. Tell them that a light year isn't time and watch their brain have a little meltdown. It's the best party trick. You've been listening to The Stuff You Should Think About. I'm G, and I'll catch you on the next one. Stay curious, stay thoughtful, and keep looking up.